Hello again. Back to Too Many Bones, and it's going to be Duster and Boomer against the Locgear. Oops. Right. I had to shift this stream a little ahead. Usually I do it at like evening, but I had to do it in the morning this time. But I already announced and scheduled it, so here we go. We talk about Locgear first, then we do the rest. As experimentation on animals and baddies began to yield promising results, Nobulus turned to experimentation on his own kind. Locgear is one such example. Confused about where his allegiances lie and suspicious of everyone and everything, Locgear has developed an unpredictable sense of cunning beneath his less than threatening exterior. So we're going to need 8 progress points. We have 10 days, and we're going to be facing a scale baddie, beast type baddie, and troll type baddie. I'm going to talk about the setup later, but for the Tyrant battle later. But for Locgear, you have extra card about the setup, because Locgear is one of those Tyrant that interact with you during your journey too. It's not only at the end of it. So, Locgear setup. Despite your directive to eliminate him, Locgear has begged and pleaded for you to allow him to lead you to the lab where he was held captive instead. You reluctantly agree, knowing that this may grant you valuable insight into council activities. Place Locgear chip in any prep area at the start of your adventure. Locgear's Tyrant encounter contain appeasement requirements which are considered in play as soon as the Tyrant encounter is drawn. So these are the Tyrant encounters that we draw. So at the end of them, after you resolve them, they have an appeasement on the bottom here. Each day, the party must fulfill all appeasement requirements under Locgear's chip in order to keep the Locgear content. So we put Locgear in one of the prep area. Any Tyrant encounter that you draw, you keep it here, and as you draw more, they accumulate. So at the end of each day, you have to fulfill all of these appeasements. So what happens if you don't? After completing a Tyrant encounter, regardless of encounter success, place the encounter card under Locgear's chip with the appeasement takes shown. If you fail to appease Locgear on any day by not meeting the requirement of all appeasement in play, Locgear will run away after the recovery phase that day. If this occurs, discard all Tyrant cards from under Locgear's chip and from your encounter deck, shuffling the deck after. Remove Locgear chip from your prep area. You no longer need to appease Locgear, but you will also not get the benefit for reducing his stat during the Tyrant battle. Alternatively, after any recovery phase, the party may opt to dismiss Locgear and free himself from appeasement requirement. Upon doing so, discard all remaining Tyrant encounter from your encounter deck, shuffling the deck afterward. Remove Locgear's chip from your prep area and move all appeasement cards from your prep area to under Gearlock's Tyrant cards with the appeasement covered, since appeasing Locgear is no longer necessary. This card will serve to impact Locgear's status during the Tyrant battle. You must dismiss Locgear before you face him in the Tyrant battle. So again, the status on the Locgear will be affected by how many appeasement you manage to keep. So you can dismiss it at any point. If you dismiss it, let's say I had 2, I managed to fulfill it, and after recovery, I dismiss it. So we have 2 here. This will have effect on the status. It reduces the stat of the Locgear. If you have 0, or if you fail to fulfill it, then this won't matter. You are not getting any benefit out. Let's get the gear locks, then I do the setup. Boom. Throw first, talk later. Boom is an incredible asset to the party's overall damage output, with hard hits that hurt multiple baddies as well as some very useful crowd control. Boomer can easily level enemy lines if she managed her grenades well. So, her innate ability, she starts with this element, casing, and fuse dice. So during your turn, you can spend dexterity to roll any of them. Whatever you roll, you can lock them. Let's say I roll something like this. At any point, you can reduce each of them by 1 to get 1 bomb. For example, I reduce this by 1, this is exhausted, this by 1, this by 1. Now I can get 1 bomb. On this boom counter, some of these dice need you to spend this bomb to... this is wrong. To be able to roll. Innate +1 is the same, it's just that whenever you roll them, you can add 1 to it. So backup plan, throw odds, you do 1 damage to your target. Search again, you reroll unused scavenger die. These are the scavenger dice. Bluff bombs, select any occupied position. That unit is immediately moved to an adjacent position of Boomer's choice. Throw ends is the same as throw odds, but you do 3 damage. 5 is hide, you place untargetable die on Boomer so the enemies can't attack it. And 6 bones is going to be innate +1. The rest of them, I'm going to talk about them later when I get the dice. So, that's them. Expelled from Gerlach Academy at a young age for defiance and bullying, Duster spent much of her childhood in wildest regions of deep. Making friends with the wolves, she developed a special relationship with one in particular. The connection with wolves gives her both killer instinct and killer ally in battle. So her innate ability is that she can start any at any position, so she doesn't have to start on the gear-like position, she can start on any position. Also, she starts with Nightshade. Nightshade at the beginning has 2 health and 2 attack. If you want to, you can upgrade it with your training points. What this? Right. The Nightshade at the beginning is not in the game unless Duster start with less than full HP. So if Duster start with less than full HP, you roll the Nightshade any die just like your die, and Nightshade starts in the game. If Nightshade doesn't start in the game, at any point that Duster loses health at the beginning of the next round, if Duster is not defeated, Nightshade comes in and at the top of the enemy meter. So if Nightshade comes in the middle, you don't have to roll this. Nightshade is coming at the top of the enemy meter. Her innate +1, in addition to what I explained, Duster may place untargetable die on herself at the start of the battle. So, the backup plan. 1 bonus pack mentality, move Duster and Nightshade to a position adjacent to each other. to the other, Duster may also switch targets now. 2 bones is backstab, stab a baddie that is adjacent to both Duster and Nightshade for 2 damage. Cry Wolf, take 2 true damage and place untargetable die on Duster. 4 bones is Potion Discovery, you can get one of these 2 dice. 5 bones is nothing, and 6 bones is innate plus 1. That's it, so let's get to it. So we have 4 encounters for day 1. I'm rolling a d4. 2. 4 for day 2. 1. We have 10 days. So it's going to be 10 special encounter, 8 normal encounters, and these 2 special encounters. That this is shuffled enough, so this is going to be our encounters. To shuffle the loots and rogue loots as well. So Duster starts with 3 health, 3 dexterity, 2 attack, 1 defense. She's melee range, which means she doesn't have to start on melee position, but she can start either on melee position or range position of gear. Like in Duster's case, because of her innate ability, she can start wherever she wants. But she needs to be adjacent to attack. She can't attack from range. Boomer starts with 3 health, 3 dexterity, 1 attack, 2 defense, and she's ranged. So she has to start on range position, and she can attack baddies on any position. As I said, we'll be facing scale baddies, beast type baddies, and troll type baddies. I already sorted them. And because it is under toe, we also have the mechs and the let me move these the baddies here. Alright, I think we're done with the setup. Let's get to first day. The special encounter, I may be able to shuffle them, maybe not. We'll see. Your move. Breathe. Chaos is everywhere. Guards, mechs, chaos, more guards. Deep breath. It's time to move, but nothing could be more dangerous. The nearby surroundings are unknown, but there is a guard just up ahead with his back turned. A quick move and anything he's holding could probably be stolen and put to good use. Maybe a few minutes to get the lay of the land would be beneficial, but the opportunity for extra wealth will be lost. Deep breath. Time to move. So, you have two choice. Either of them will give us one progress point. None of them is going to give me 2 training points. I'm playing on legendary difficulty, so I'm going to need the training point. So, find the lookout perch, reveal the first baddie from each baddie stack, and cycle any to the bottom of the stack if desired. If cycle, reveal the next baddie in the stack. Also not bad. Or give 2, or got to pick a pocket or 2. God's pack is embroidered. Lionel Bot is an old name for an Ovendar god. I think I have to go with the first one. Like, ending of a 3 loot could be helpful, could be useless. Just still the loot in the Undertow are not that swingy. But I do need the training point. I'm starting with 0. I was hoping for 2 training points, but I get 1 if I can. We get 1 progress point, 1 training point, and a loot each. So for Duster, we have Seaburn, Kelp. For Boomer, we have Huckleberry, Seaborn Kelp, fully heal yourself if currently at 1 HP, otherwise heal for 2. For Huckleberry, single use, heal an adjacent gear like for 4 HP or heal yourself for 3 HP. And I can reveal the first baddie on each stack. If I don't want them, I can put them back. Plated Kobold, 3 health, 2 initiative, 1 attack, 1 defense. It's melee. I guess I can deal with him. The hard is a problem, but Dragon Grounder, 7 health. The initiative is 5, 3 attack, 2 defense, weaken 2. I don't like the weaken, especially since I have 3 dexterity with both of them. I think I can live with this one too. I'm not facing him right now. So the 20 point Abrogator, Hardy, Assault. It can move diagonally. Assault means its attack stat is equal to its health. And given that it has 6 health and Hardy, it's going to be a lot of damage. It's also bringing 5 point baddie. I'm not facing him now, but I think I'm putting back anyway. The other one I can reveal, but I can't cycle him. I just can reveal him. Oh, it got even worse. 9 health, initiative 6, 4 attack, 1 defense. It has a stubborn, terrify, confuse, and it's bringing 2 5 point baddie. Alright, the Krellen, 4 health, initiative 4 is clear lure. Lure, it's rolling 2 attacks, so it has no defense. Shock 1. Yeah, I find it. Abomination Prototype, 3 health, initiative 3, 1 attack. It has 2 innate defense and self repair 2. I think I'm gonna put him back here. Also has disruption. It could get heavy pretty fast. 3 attack, 2 defense is a spider right 4.0. This one is range. 1 attack, 2 defense, equipment, and bleed. Alright. Get to spend my training point with Duster. I'm getting 1 dexterity. Sorry, with Boomer. With Duster, I think I'm gonna get the Duster stack. So Duster Dagger, you roll it. If it lands like this, you can put a bleed die on your enemy. If it lands like this or this, it does damage first, then you add bleed die too. So we go to day 2. Fish and Gear likes stings after 2 days. The square is now miles back, and the river is just ahead. As luck would have it, perfectly serviceable raft is tethered at the bank to a young, sturdy sapling. His owner is nowhere in sight, but hopefully he won't mind that his vessel was commandeered for a good use. That's still the question of what to do about these ripe smelling gear like cloth. Though. The more time spent washing up at the shore, the greater the chance of a make assault, but the seaborne's fearsome Krellen can detect rancid smell from miles away. To the raft. Battle queue is baddie point including the Krellen. The Krellen appear injured from recent scuffle with another of its kind. When Krellen enter battle mat, it does so with, oh, wait. This was part of the encounter. I could have still scouted ahead. So with Duster, I would have scouted ahead. 3, could do a Krellan, but I think I would have done a Treasure, Flea, 6 health. Yeah, it would have been. I'm scouting it with Boomer. 3 again. I'm going to do a Krellan. 3 health, 3 assault. Yeah, it's back here. So, the Krellan appears injured from a recent scuffle with another Riska. When Krellan enters battle mat, it does so with half HP around the remaining health down. Let's freshen up. The mech approaches the area with its guards down. Battle queue is body point, including a mech. When mech enters battle mat, it does not have the initial health that it has. Ignore this stat. Both are interesting. I think I would rather get rid of this one than this one. So if I do the first one, I'm facing this one and a 1-point baddie, which is this one. It's not a big deal, this one. If I do the second one, I'm facing this one and a 1-point baddie. So either way, I'm facing this. So the question is, do I want to face this or this? I think I'm in a good position. Whatever I roll, I can survive it. And I would rather get rid of this than get rid of this. Can cause problem if I draw it in a bad situation. So I'm going to go with the second option. So it's going to be land battle, so it stays that it is. Battle queue is body point, which is 4. We are in day 2 with 2 gear lights, so it's going to be a 3-point Krellan and a 1-point baddie. Sorry, 3-point mech and a 1-point baddie. And mech is always at the bottom. So we have this guy. Comes with 3 health. And it's melee, so it goes here. Its initiative is 2. This one's initiative is also 2. Lane 2 on position 6. Apt. It has equipment, so I have to roll a d6. 6. Right. Eyeglass increases any die by 2. So its initiative is now 4. Apt. Have to roll their any dice. Hopefully I don't roll a 3 with either of them. I roll a 3. Not great. Because I can't defeat him just with Boomer, and it's going to give me lead. It's the worst sequence it could come up. I rolled a 6, so its initiative went up. Then I rolled with Duster. Fine. I'm going here with Duster. I'm going here with Boom. So, Boomer first, I'm rolling 1 attack die, 2 defense die, and I'm rolling my element die. Attacking him. That's 1 damage. 4 defense. I'm not going to use this as a ball. System. He goes rolling 1 attack there, attacking the strongest. I think I'm gonna let it attack Boomer. Yeah. 1 damage. And it gives me bleed. Duster goes, I'm rolling 2 attacks there. 1 defense die. That's 2 damage. Oh, I forgot to turn on my side camera. Sorry. And 2 wounds. This guy moves 1, 2, rolls 1 attack die, 1 defense die. That. We go to round 2. Umel goes, loses 1 health because of bleed. Rolling 1 attack die and all of these element dice. 1 damage. Have 2 threes. Can get 1 bomb out of this, but these 2, 3 are pretty nice. Let me reroll this again. I will have time to reroll it. Oh, wait. Duster was not at full health at the beginning of the round, which means Nightshade would have come in. So Nightshade would have attacked this one first. It would have been 2 damage, and now 1 more damage. In that case, sorry, let me not give this one the damage. I would have rerolled one of these defenses rather than one of the. It's a still. It's a still. Doesn't matter. So I wouldn't have attacked, I would have just rolled the defense. Alright. We go to Duster, then I'm rolling 2 attack die, 1 defense die. That's 1 bone, and I'm not applying the attack die. This guy goes rolling 1 attack die, 1 defense die. I'm gonna let it attack Nightshade. 2 bones. to round 3. Nightshade goes rolling 2 attack dice, 2 damage, it becomes 1 because of Cloudy. Boomer goes 1 health because of Bleed. Rolling this, 2 defense dice and 1 attack die. Oh, I can search again. So, I have 2 bones. I'm not gonna apply this attack die. Can search again, not this one, only this one. This is still 1. I think I'm gonna use it. So I'm gonna spend that 1, I'm gonna spend this 3 to a 2, then this 3 to a 2, get 1 button. Right. Duster goes, I'm rolling 2 attacks by 1 defense die. Oh, I should have rolled 1 defense die. So that's 1 bone, 2 damage, I will apply the damage, this guy is defeated. With 4 bones, I'm gonna get the Fortunate Discovery. Gonna get this Crag Root. This one you can. When you get it, you have to immediately roll it unlucky. That's not a great result. So I can take it down by 1 to ignore 1 step. Alright. Then end of that, we each get 2 training point, 1 progress point, and 1 loot. Shift this down a little. Right. So the loot for Duster is Dragon Scale. While this route remains in your loot area, roll defense die may be placed in locked slot. If a dragon was defeated this battle, you may trade this for an unlocked dragon center scale. Dragon was not defeated in this battle. Here we have plated skull. At the start of round, you may place 1 defense die in an active slot. That's nice. Alright. 2 training points. With Boomer, I'm definitely getting the frag. So you can tick this down to be able to roll this. By the way, get this back. Your target get this damage. Everyone next to it gets half of the damage around it. With Boomer, sorry, with Duster, I definitely. Oh, with Duster, I also have 1 more. I'm gonna get 1 health. I'm also gonna get 1 health with Duster. Now, do I want Flint and Tinder or Throwing Knives? I think I'm gonna go with Throwing Knives. So, Throwing Knives, you can roll it and give damage to non-adjacent baddie. Let me read it from here. Yeah, deal damage to a non-adjacent baddie. Oh, that's the whole thing. Okay. Alright. We go to the... Oh no. Recovery. With Boomer, I definitely need to heal full. With Duster... I think I heal to full with Duster as well. By the way, I should have been at 3 health because I just did it. So it would have healed only 1, but I think I still do it. It makes sense. We go to day 3. Let's give it a whirl. What a night. A bad night around the slippery rock was all it took for our raft to hightail it down the seaboard. Never to be seen again. Providentially, a new raft is soon spotted floating down from the north with 2 corpses lying on it. Appears with arrows. Peppered with arrows. It seemed a couple of fisher goblins ran into some trouble. With all new vessels secure, we are on our way, but which way? To our left, the water looks calm except for inconvenience of an unavoidable whirlpool. But to the right, a group of conspicuous figures lay too much close to the river's edge. Let's brave the whirlpool. The swirls grow larger and larger, forcing the raft toward the shore. From the whirlpool, ripples begin to make a V toward the raft. Battle queue is baddie point, party of 1 or 2 add 1 Krillin, party of 3 or 4 add 2 Krillins. Or avoid the whirlpool, ready our defense, battle queue is baddie point, all gear-like may roll and apply their defense before battle. First one is much harder, but it gives me 1 extra training point, which I definitely need. So I think I'm going with the first one. So battle queue is baddie point, it's day 3, so it's going to be 6. Plus 1 Krillin, which is always on it. Krillin Lure comes with 4 health. It's in... Oh, I have to go to the rafts. This initiative is 4 and starts on... We have Dragon Grounder, comes with 7 health. It's melee, so it starts here. Rolling 3 attack die, 2 defense die, and it has weaken 2. And Timmy Geophage. Comes with 6 health. It's also melee. It has only 1 defense die, no attack die, and it has treasure and bleed. So treasure means if you defeat it, you put a treasure die there. And you can spend the dexterity if you are next to it to roll. Flee means at the end of round, I think round 2 or 5. Remove this unit at the end of round 2 and 5 and place it in the stack. If this happens, close the opposing unit, must discard 1. Okay. That guy has shock. So exhaust number of a skill die, player choice from target skill area. This is shock 1, so you have to exhaust one of your skill dice. And what else? Weaken 2 gives you gives you a weaken stat which reduce your dexterity. I have to roll my any dice. Oh. 5-bit, that's the 2-bit warmer. That's still only have 3 dexterity, that's the problem. I'm thinking if I go next to the bit boomer, I'm definitely going here. With Duster, I'm thinking if I go next to him and start attacking him, or if I go next to that one. Three attack is a lot. So I don't want to deal with the weaken. Yeah, let me go next to this one. Gonna roll 2 attack die and shock. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. I can survive. But I have 3 dexterity with Duster. I'm rolling these 2 and 1 attack. So I'm attacking this one. I'm not gonna use this as one. Is it 2 damage to a non-adjacent value? I'm going to give it to him. 1 damage to that. Actually, that shock is going to exhaust that die anyway. I might as well use it. Oh, by the way, this should have come out at the end of that battle. That one was a really bad. It's a big problem. I can let it exhaust Nightshade. I think it counts as a skill die. It's still in my skill area. Yeah. So we go to the dragon, moves 1, 2. Go to the Krellin. It has a target, so it doesn't move. Rolling 2 attack dice. 2 damage. and charge one, so one of these dice is exhausted. Boomer goes, I'm rolling frag. Since I'm rolling frag, I have to take this one down. I'm rolling one attack die, two defense dice. I'm attacking this dragon. Oh, the dragon should have rolled two defense die. Then it's moved. Right. I'm now attacking the dragon. That's one defense. That's 5 damage. And the bone, so that's one here. 4 more. Is that only 5? Oh, with dust that I attacked. Thank you. This is exhausted. I'm going to throw arts. 1 more damage. This guy is defeated. He goes, moves here, roll 1 defense die. We go to round 2. Duster goes, I'm rolling 2 attack die. Duster's dagger. I'm attacking the Krillin. That's 2 damage. And the build. This is also exhausted. This one goes, it dies because of bleed. Boomer goes, I'm rolling the fuse. 2 defense, 1 attack. Fuse still gave me 1. I can apply this damage, doesn't matter. I am going to use this again to get 1 bomb. Gonna take these down. I'm gonna figure out later if I want to exhaust them later or not. At the end of battle, I'm gonna decide. Right. This guy goes, doesn't do anything. At the end of the round, it flees away. The closest to it is Duster. Is going to steal one of the loots. And that's the end of the battle. Alright. We get, oh, this is from before, let me put it away. We get 2 training points, 1 loot, and 1 progress point. The dragon was defeated in this battle, so I guess I can swap it with Dragon Center's Scale of loot. I'm gonna check that in a second. Now, these are all done. I think I will exhaust this. I want to reroll them. With my 2 training points. With Duster, I needed dexterity. With Boomer, I needed dexterity. With Duster, I also needed dexterity. With Boomer, I'm also getting the big boom. So big boom does this much damage again. You have to reduce this much damage to everybody on the battle mat. If you roll this, it does damage back to you as well. With Duster, People Blade is nice. Setting it up is also this kind of. Last time I played Duster, I went like completely Nightshade. This time I want to focus on other. On other abilities. I do like Infusion Bracer a lot. Yeah, let me get the Infusion Bracer. So Infusion Bracer practically give you lashback. So when baddie attacks you, you can attack back. But you can even do this even if you are defeated. This means the D-Cell, this is the die that you can get here and roll it, put it in your active slot. If you have that, you do. You also add a stun effect to it, but right now I don't have it. I have to build up to the D-Cell. Right now I can just get this. I also get a loot each. Fortunate Discovery. Augmented Footwear. Anytime on your turn, move one adjacent position, does not cost dexterity. Place this loot in prep area as a reminder. It's kind of useless for Boomer. I think I'm gonna give it to Duster. I'm gonna trade it. I'm thinking if I want to use Fortunate Discovery to get Blade Tip or give it to Boomer. I think I'm gonna give it to Boomer. With Duster, I have ways to get my Fortunate Discovery again. With two Boomers, I can only do it with loot. Yeah, let me give it to Boomer. So with Boomer, I can either get Holy Hand Grenade or get Bag of Boom. Bag of Boom gives you like extra elements. It can also just immediately give you like one bomb. Holy Hand Grenade make these dice much stronger. Sorry, Holy Hand Grenade, you can just roll it and gives the benefit. It works like as a grenade or as frag or big boom. If you have Surge 24, 3 to 4, the number gets bigger. They're both nice. Bag of Boom is more useful now, where I have, like, where I need the element. Holy Hand Grenade can become stronger later. I think I'm gonna go with Holy Hand Grenade. Alright. This Dragon Style, I don't know if... can I do it only if I defeated the dragon in the same battle that I get it, or at the end of any battle? Because it doesn't say, like, get it. I think at the end of any battle I can do it. So yeah, let me look for, what is it called? Dragon Center Skill. Yeah. Backup plan for 1 bone, place a defense die at 2 in your active slot. During recovery phase, I think I want to heal with Duster. With Boomer, I'm going to scout ahead. So with Duster, I'm healing. With Boomer, 5. So I'm going to look at a 5-point value. Stout, thick skin 1, 3 attack die. It's Sonat roll 4 health. Initiative is 3. The initiative 3 is nice. Problem is its range. I forgot what the stout is. This unit's last HP can only be removed with fatigue. That's a lot. It's a range baddie rolling 3 attack dice. I have to survive 6 rounds with it. Yeah, I'm going to cycle it. Right, we go to day 4. Still no tyrant encounter. Hearing voices. Familiar voices call from the forest's entrance. We've been following them for some time now. Instinctively, we continue our haste toward them. In the end, all we discover is a door in ground and mechs. The voice of our brethren are coming from them. Common wisdom state there is a strength in number, but that doesn't hold true when being herded into place of enemies' choosing. Other imitating gearlocks, one of us wonders aloud as we catch a strong whiff of oil. We hear the whirl and clank of hydraulic doors behind us. And now we are in a real pickle. So the first option, Mech Massacre. Battle queue is baddie point at 6 point, including 4 mechs. It's going to be 10. Sorry, it's going to be 8 plus 6. It's going to be 14. So it's going to be 4 mechs and 2 1-point baddie. Place Gearlock on mat before baddie. Gearlock must start in one of the 4 center position of the battle mat. If successful, party may found a special encounter, council lab, research and development, and place it on top of the encounter. Or surrender to bot, immediately find and proceed with a special encounter, council lab, horror factory. Each Gearlock loses 2 HP. At 6 points, it's going to be 14. Including 2 It's going to be 4 makes to 1 point baddies. I think I do the first one. Problem is with so many makes, my Dust's dagger is kind of useless. But I have the big boom, I have flags. Unless I roll badly again with my dice, I should be fine. So we have to start in the center. With Boomer, I'm going here. With Duster, I'm going here. So we have 2 level 1s and 4 mechs. First one is Chimp Acrobat. It's melee, blind strike, and dodge. The melee position 1 is filled, so it goes to melee position 2. Bad position for it. We have Dragon Biddy. Comes with 3 health. It has a weaken. Rolling 1 attack die. And 2 is filled, it goes to 3. Its initiative is 4. That one's initiative is also 4. So dodge means I think it can't lose health because of attack. Let me read it. Yeah, it cannot lose health because of attack. We have Mech Hound, it has swap. Which means at the end of its turn, it swap position with the next gear lock. And it has disruption as a backup plan. So if it rolls bone, we immediately go to fatigue round. Let's start with 2 health. Position 1. And its initiative is 3. We have Make Daughter, 1 attack, start with 3 defense, it has self-picker 1 and swap. Five. The bad roll. Boomer, I keep rolling 2 or 3, and need Boomer first. This one starts with 2 defense. I'm going to put this one in my active slot. I can move one at any time during my turn. I'm rolling these two and one defense die, and I'm rolling Infuse. I really need the Just Dagger to hit. I'm attacking the Impact Robot. Oh, come on. Two defense. I'm not applying either of these. I will do one damage here, so this is exhausted. And I'm moving. That one movement was from the augmented foot. Oh, this should have been first, then this one. I forgot one thing at the beginning of the round. I would have put one defense here. So the Chimp Acrobat goes, it does blind strike, rolling one attack die, one damage. Again, PD goes, moves one, rolling one attack die, one damage. Weaken one, can ignore weaken. It's this one, I'm not going to, it's not worth it. This one goes, moves one, two, rolls one attack die, nothing. It swaps. This one goes. Oh, this one is after up. So, Boomer goes. I'm rolling one attack die, two defense die. Question is, do I want to roll frag or the big boom? I think I roll the big boom. This goes down. I'm attacking him. That's one damage. One bone. One defense. Big boom does one damage to everybody. I can't throw odds. I think I hold on to it for now. If I need it, I'm gonna do it later. This guy goes, moves one, two. It can't attack, it swaps. Maybe the swap again. At the end of this unit turn, it will switch position with the closest, strongest opposing units. The closest is Duster, and the strongest is Duster. So they are the same distance, Boomer and Duster. So it has to swap position with Duster. I'm thinking if there is a way I can make it swap position with Boomer. Move 1, 2. Actually, it could move 1, 2 as well. Oh, it wouldn't have moved like this because it has to go around to get to either of us. It would have moved 1, 2. Don't know if it moves here. Let me check the rule book for a second. They move. Uh, they move through and onto any available position on battle mat, including makes a starting position. No what other body can enter this position. Okay. So the mechs can move through this position. Which means this guy, if we want to get to Boomer, it has to move this way, so it would have moved like this. Then it's a still can't attack, it's swap position with Dust. Out. Go to round 2. Duster is still at full health, so Nightshade doesn't come. Going to use this augmented footwear to move 1. Oh, at the beginning of the round, I would have used this again to gain another defense style. I'm going to roll the Infusion Bracer, 2 attack dice. That's all of my dexterity. Actually, I have weakened 1. I'm going to attack the I'm going to attack the Dragon Biddy. That's 2 damage, so this is defeat. Cheap Acrobats goes, does Blind Strike, then rolls 1 attack die, 1 damage. Mage Daughter goes, 1 damage. It swaps. Boomer goes, I'm rolling 1 attack die, 2 defense die, and these 2 dice. I'm attacking the Mech Hound. One damage. So both ones. I still take them. Oh, this would have also self-prepared one. Up to 50. I think I have to defeat this one, otherwise I won't survive. So I'm gonna throw odds to do 1 damage to this one. Alright, we go to round 3. We have Cromber, 2 attack die. It starts with 1 defense and it has intense 2. And it's attacking the weakest. Three is full, so make Sludgeon, 2 health, 1 attack, 4 defense, self-repair 2. Then 1 is right. So intense, I think, is going to remove bones from you. Is a problem because I was hoping that I can get Boomer to innate +1. Yeah. I'm using this, get 1 bone, and 1 defense. Duster, I'm moving 1 from here. Moving 1 more. I have 3 dexterity left. Going to roll Duster Dagger. One defense die, one attack. The attack die does nothing to him. He has dodge. I rolled bone on this one again. And I rolled bone on the defense die. I'm not gonna use this as bone. I will use this bone with my extension backup plan to put defense 2 here. This one goes does blind strike, so 1 damage, 1 damage. Actually, I should have used the bone. Because right now only mechs are left. I can't put bleed on mechs, so I would have used it. Alright, this one is rolling 1 attack die, 1 damage. I'm going to exhaust this to 2 damage back. This one is this one goes. Oh, it's going to swap. It's rolling 1 attack die, 1 damage. Then prepare 1. Swap. Boomer goes, I'm rolling 1 attack die, use 2 defense die. Thinking if I want to roll the Holy Hand Grenade. Yeah, I will roll the Holy Hand Grenade as well. I'm going to attack. I will attack this one. That's 1 fuse, 1 bone. How many defense did I rolled 1 extra. 1 defense. The Holy Hand Grenade does 1 damage to everybody. Actually, I'm not gonna use the Holy Hand Grenade. I was hoping for a frag. Oh, I think I rolled 1 too many defense die instead of attack die. I was going to roll 1 attack die. I don't know what I did. It's my mistake. Like, I lived with it. Alright. I'm gonna exhaust all of these. Get 1 bomb. I'm about to lose all of my wounds that I get. I'm going to use the Huckleberry. Heal 3, I can only heal 2. And that's it. This guy goes, rolls 2 attack dice. Against the weakest, they now have this equal health, so I'm gonna let it attack. That's the 2 damage. And remove this one. This one goes, rolls 1 attack die, 1 damage, and intense 1, take this one. Round 4. Duster is not at full health. Nightshade comes in. I think Nightshade has to come at here, like melee position if it can. Yeah. So we're rolling 2 attack dice. Damage. Duster goes rolling 2 attack dice, 2 defense die. 2 damage. 1 bone, 1 defense. I'm going to use the bone here to get 2 defense. Oh, this one is defeated. This one goes rolling 1 attack die against the weakest, which is Nightshade. 1 damage. Then it swaps with the strongest Gearlock, so it swaps with Dust. Boomer goes, I'm rolling 1 attack die, 2 defense die. And I'm gonna tick this down to roll frag. Oh, this would have self-repaired 1. I have 1 dexterity left. So I can get out of the way for the Nightshade for the next turn. I think that makes sense. So for 1 dexterity, I move here. Now I'm rolling 1 attack die, 2 defense dice, and a frag. I'm going to attack this one. That's 1 damage. 3 more because of frag, so this one is it. This one gets half the damage rounded down. I get 2 defense. This one goes the same distance with Boomer or Duster, so since it's attacking the weakest one, it moves to a Duster. Rolls 1 attack die, 2 damage. Removes 1 bone, Duster doesn't have it. We go to round 5. Nightshade moves 1, rolls 2 attack dice, 3 damage, this stays defeated. Duster goes rolling 2 attacks by 1 defense die. Oh, he would have said the third one, which now loses 1. I'm going to use 1 bone to get 2 defense from here. With Boomer, I'm rolling 1 attack check, 2 defense dice. Probably have to roll the Holy Hand too. I see. I'm attacking this one. Owns 1 defense. I can't roll ends. I don't see the point of it now because I'm just removing 3 defense. It's gonna get 2 of it back. If I don't remove any defense, it's going to get only 1 back. So I think I'm gonna wait now. This one goes rolling 1 attack die, 2 damage, removes 1 bone, and self repairs 2. We can only do. Go to fatigue round. Everybody loses health. After goes, I'm rolling 2 attacks by 1 defense die. 2 damage, 1 bone. I'm going to use the bone from here to get 2 defense back. Boomer goes, I'm rolling 1 attack die, 2 defense dice. 1 damage. Man, I was so close to getting the innate +1. If I throw ends now, it's defeated. I can just do 3 damage by throwing ends. I was so close to getting my innate +1. Maybe able to survive another round, but it's kind of risky. And even if I do, I don't see how I can defeat it without throwing ends. So yeah, I'm going to throw ends. Do 3 damage. It is defeated. Alright. This is gone. Up, we get 1 progress point, 2 loot each, and the blade, program the defibrillator, hearing sensor, and night vision targets. Hand the blade anytime during your turn. Roll 2 attack dice apart from other dice. Does not cost dexterity. And deal damage to any adjacent unit. Rolling bone breaks this blade, cancelling any attack. And it must be discarded immediately. Usable once per. During battle, use on another KO gear like to revive them with 3 HP, or if you are KO'd, revive with 2 HP. Permanently reduce the revive gear like stat by 1. Follow KO rules before reviving gear like rejoins the battle at the end of the round at the top of the enemy tab. The hearing sensor reveals the top 2 cards of the encounter deck, placed back on the top of the deck in any order. Night vision goggles shuffle the special encounter Ebonite doorway into your encounter if it has not already been added. Also have 2 training points. I think I need an attack with Duster, with Boomer. It's successful. Also going to get the body search. So body search after an enemy is defeated, you can roll it, get whatever benefit is here. With Duster, I think I need another dexterity. And I'm going to get micro EMP. So, micro EMP plays disable effect on any number of point of baddie. So it can be 5-point baddie, or it can only be 5-point baddie. Or less. So it can be done on 5-point baddie, 3-point baddie, or 1-point baddie, but not 20-point baddie or tyrant baddies. Alright. Now, before I move on, if successful, party may find a special encounter, Council Labs Research and Development, and place it on top of the encounter. It's here, Council Lab Research and Development. It's just going to give me 2 loot. I don't think I care about the loot as much. I would rather much have the training points. If I do this, I can shuffle Ebonite Doorway here. Oh, that is pretty nice. Yeah, I will shuffle this one indefinitely. So I'm gonna throw this away to shuffle this one. Does this say shuffling or does it go on top? It's a recovery phase. With Duster, I definitely need to heal. With Boomer. Can heal or scout ahead. I also can look for a better loot. It's kind of useless for me right now. I think I just heal. Out. We go to day 5. Still no Tyrant in camp. What the mech? Get it. Open. Now. We haven't slept. The mechs have been chasing us for most of the night. We find a hiding spot, hold our breath for the mechs to patrol the area. Get discovered, rinse and repeat. We've eluded a few, smashing them against tree and kicking them into the seawall, but a couple of dodge pursuit continue to give chase. Oh, a couple of dodge pursuits continue to give chase. At last, we've spotted the building with a door strong enough to hold them back. There is a very simple mechanism controlling the door. We just need to get inside and we'll be rid of these things. Of course, who knows what's inside? Allow me to introduce you to today's panel. Battle queue is baddie point, including 2 mechs. Use an obstacle chip as the access panel. Any gearlock adjacent to this access panel may spend a dexterity to make a lockpick attempt on this panel. 3 trip, 3 fourths. An open lock will remain open for the next attempt. Only 1 attempt is allowed per gearlock each turn. Once panel is unlocked, gearlocks may move adjacent to it and spend 1 dexterity to enter lab. Party may also auto-unlock and enter after defeating all baddies. Encounter success is achieved if baddies are defeated or all conscious gearlock enter the lab. If lab is entered, file special encounter council labs research and development and place it on top of the encountered. I didn't like that council and labs research development, so I think I won't try to, unless I have to, I won't try to enter the lab. Let me see what's coming. So we are in day 5. Battle queue is going to be 10. Since we have 2 mechs, it's going to be 2 mech and 4 1-point baddies. And this thing is the laptop, is the access. We have Mink and Monkey. Its range, 3 health, 1 attack, 1 defense. If it rolls a bone, it becomes untargetable. We have another Mink and Monkey. Oh, by the way, the Nightshade only heals 1. It doesn't heal to full. I think. Let me read it again. Yeah. Right. We have the Dragon Biddy. This one we've also seen before. This is melee, goes here. And we have Travel Throw Bolt. 4 health. One attack, 1 defense, and it has this. Gives you data status die. If you have data status die, you can either move or attack. You can't do both. think with Duster I'm going here. Let me roll my init first. What is happening with Puma? Still with Duster I'm going here. With Puma I'm going here. I would rather have days than weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this. Alright. Duster goes, I'm rolling 2 attack dice, 1 defense die, Infusion Bracer, rolling knives. I don't think I need the defense die. Yeah, let me roll that surface dagger instead. Alright, I'm attacking this minted monkey. That's more than enough to defeat it. I'm gonna lock this in. I'm going to do 1 damage to this one. I'm doing 2 damage to this one. Plus 2 damage. This is also going to give it bleed. I guess I didn't have to roll all of my attack dice, but let's stop. This one's difficult. Minkin Monkey goes attacking the weakest. I'm gonna let it attack Puma. 1 damage, 1 defense. Dragon BD goes 1, 2. This guy goes rolling 1 attack die, 1 defense die. And it gives days to Puma. To Duster. Which one is this? I think this one's this. And I'm going to take this one out to give 2 damage back. At Duster goes, I'm rolling 2 attack dice, 1 defense die, body search, and element. I'm attacking the minted monkey. One damage, 1 bone. I'm not gonna use the body search like this. 1 defense. I'm gonna reload this. We go to round 2. We have make Polaris, intense one, self-repair one. Or crazy. With 4 health. Defense. Duster goes, I'm attacking this one, rolling 2 attack die, 1 defense die. Don't think I need the micro EP, I'm just gonna roll it. That's 2 damage. Defense. I'm going to use the handle blade to roll 2 more attack dice. That's 2 damage. 1. This is gone. The mink and monkey. The mink and monkey goes, rolling 1 attack die, 1 defense die. Weakest is the duster. That's 2 damage. It's the worst thing. And the bone makes it on target. Dragon Vidi goes. Rolls 1 attack die. It bones, but it weakens duster. Weaken 1. Boomer goes. Stay attacking and done. I'm going to move 1, 2. I'm rolling body search, casing, and element. And I lock the body search. Doesn't show anything. Yeah, I think if I want to use it, I have to use it instantly. So I will use it as 1 fuse. And with the other 2, I get 1 bar. That's been just awful. I kept rolling either 2 or either 1 or both. Alright. This guy moves 1, 2. We go to round. Oh, with Boomer, I should have rolled 1 ball and 1 defense. The Mink and Monkey rolls a 2, I'm gonna get defeated. Yeah, now it's gone. But this guy comes in as the thought, self-repair 1. For the hell. Start with 1. Comes to position 4. Have it. Duster goes, I'm rolling. 1 attack die. I cannot roll the defense die. I'm gonna roll 2 attack dice. I think that's all I roll. I'm attacking the dragon biggie. 1 damage. 1 bone. I'm going to use the handed blade. 3 damage. Before I end my turn, I'm using one of these bones. Put a defense 2 here. That's it. The Minkin Monkey goes. 1 attack, 1 defense, the untargeted gun. Boomer goes, I'm rolling 1 attack die. I'm ticking this one down to roll flag. I'm rolling another attack die and 2 defense. I'm attacking this one. Oh, come on. By the way, this switch Niska. I pawned on the flag and I have to use it as a 2 damage. 2 defense. I'm also going to throw odds to do 1 damage. This one moves, rolls 1 attack die, nothing, self repairs 1. This one goes, rolls 4 attack die because it has 4 health, 6 damage. That's it. Go to round 4. Duster is not at full health, so Nightshade comes in. Nightshade, I'm going here. Oh, the intense one would have also removed this one. Yeah. With Nightshade, I want to attack this one. Rolling 2 attack dice, 3 damage. Duster goes, I'm moving 1, rolling 2 attack die, 1 defense die, and micro MP. Its 3 damage is already defeated, so I'm not going to use the micro MP. I'm just going to Boomer goes, I'm rolling 2 attack dice, and infuse, I'm attacking this one. 3 damage, so 1 bone. I might have been to holds on my element has been just unbelievable. This guy goes rolling 2 attack die against Nightshade. Nightshade is defeated. And it self-repels 1. Round 5, that's the moves 1. Roll 2 attack dice. 2 damage and 1 bone. Boomer goes, I'm rolling 2 attack dice. And this one's. We get 1 progress point, 2 training point, and a loot each. Duster, we have power cell, roll any 2 dice, only usable in battle. I guess I cancel my any die, that means. Tar, Sap, and Twine. During a water battle on your turn, remove up to 3 wreckage chip from positions that are either adjacent to you or at your existing position. During a land battle on your turn, place an obstacle in an open adjacent space. I think I want to give the power cell to Boomer. These big boom and stuff can backfire. But I think with both of them, I'm getting a health. Yeah. With Boomer, I mean, I like the bigger boom, but the way I'm rolling my element dice is just, I don't see how I can get like more on to roll. With Duster, if I get the diesel, it makes this stronger. Also, I'm planning to get Reverberate later. It will have effect on those. If I get Flint and Thunder, I can heal Nightshade. I mean, Nightshade having like 2 health or 1 is not a big deal. If I had more health or something from here, it would have made sense. I think I can get Flint and Thunder later. Let me get the diesel first. Alright, recovering option with both of them I'm putting to full. Nightshade heals only 1. I still don't want to use this healing sensor. So, go to next day. It is a tyrant encounter. Kill them with kindness. Don't hurt them. It's not their fault. They're only following their instinct. Locgear is desperate. The pitiful tyrant uses his body as a barrier, doing everything in his power to keep a mortal blow from being struck on the enemy. The Iban, as usual, do not seem interested in Locgear's pleas. This guy is worse than the baddies. Locgear complains loudly while you train to become a more efficient killing machine. His never-ending pleading and begging leaves the little time to practice a specific technique that needs a still needing book. Immediately draw and proceed with the next encounter in the encounter deck. Appeasement. Locgear is appeased if the party loses all training points from unsuccessful attack and defense training attempt instead of using the training point somewhere else. Alright. I have to immediately draw another one. These the rapids. Our gaze locked on the harrowing rapids up ahead. We are about to pay the toll of crushing water either in painful wounds or night's worth of raft repair. As the river rushes onward, all we can do is shift position and paddle full force into the breach. With mobility and planning, maybe we can weather this storm. A group of starving apes leer from the shore, likely hoping for some free loot or a meal to wash up downstream. Neither plowing through the rapids nor portaging past hungry wildlife sounds enticing. But we must decide before the current decide for us. Think rapidly. Battle queues, baddie point, including 2 Krellen. Oh, by the way, we are in day 6. At the end of round 1, 3, and 5, slide all non-Krellen unit to the rightmost position, toward lane 2. On the left, at the end of round 2, 4, and fatigue rounds, shift all units to the leftmost position, toward lane 1. On the left, unit staying in the same row, only sliding across the lane. Our second choice is Ape over Sharp Teeth. Apes over Sharp Teeth, please. Battle queue is baddie point. Use Beast type baddie to create battle queue before using other baddies. So we are in 6. If I do the second one, it's going to be a 5-point baddie, a 1-point baddie, and 2 Krell. If I do the second one, it's going to be 2 5-point baddies, 2 1-point baddies, and I have to use only these type baddies. The first Krellen, I know what it is. The 5-point and 1-point baddies, I have no idea. The Krellen is not that bad. I guess I go with the first one. So, go to the left side. So we have a 5-point baddie, a 1-point baddie, and 2 Krell. First one is Krell Nibbler. Comes with 3 health. It has assault. Open position 3. And its initiative is 3. Krellen Darkstalker. It has 2 attack, 1 defense. It has Pull-in and Treasure. Treasure we've seen before. Pull-in I have to read it. I forgot myself what it was. Let's start with 5 health. Goes to position 4. And its initiative is 4. We have Dragon Juvenile, 5 health. Its initiative is 4, 3 attack, 2 defense. And it's on range position 1. It has Bleed and Careless. Bleed we've seen before. Careless means it does. Oh, the Careless is not backup plan. Let me check the Careless. If it's not backup plan, I think it just keeps doing damage to itself at the end of each turn. I'm gonna check it in a second. And we also have Chimp Acrobat that we've seen before. It's melee. Initiative is 4, Blind Strike, and Dodge. This goes like this. Alright. Let me Careless. This unit takes number of 2 damage. Usually Careless is backup plan. I guess in this case it just takes the damage even if it doesn't roll bone. So that's it. What is Pull-in? Target party member is placed in Krellen starting position adjacent to this unit if possible. Oh, that's awful. Oops. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's only one fight that is true. I think with this 6 days, I rolled it like 3 times. Alright, with Duster, I'm going here. Boomer, I'm going. Duster, I'm rolling 2 attack dice, throwing knives, Duster, dagger. And 'I roll infusion braces. Him. That's 4 damage. And the bleed effect. That's 2 damage to a non-adjacent value. I'm gonna do it to him. This I'm not going to use as well. This guy goes, doesn't have a target, it moves here. It still doesn't have a target, put a wreckage chip here. And it does pull in. In Krellin, a starting position if possible. It's not possible right now to put anything next to it. Oh, the village should have come. This guy loses 1 health because of bleed, it dies. This guy does blind strike, nothing adjacent to him. It moves here, rolls 1 attack die, 1 damage. This one goes, doesn't have a target. It moves to position 3. There's still no target. It does put a wreckage chip here. Duster goes. I'm rolling 1 attack die. These 3. Let me roll these later. Gonna roll 1 attack die. 2 defense dice. And these 2. Oh, this should have rolled 1 defense. Alright. Yeah. So I'm attacking this one. This is defeated. Gonna lodge this one. I'm not gonna lodge this one. That's it. At the end of round 1, everybody is shifted to the rightmost position. That's it. We go to round 2. At the beginning of the round, the Nightshade comes in because Duster is not at full health. It's rolling 2 attack dice, 2 damage. Oh, it has 1 defense. Duster goes, I'm rolling a D-cell, infusion bracer, one defense die. Guess I roll this one too. And one attack. It boned on the D-cell. Not gonna use it. I will use it to disable this one. It should have got. Now I can apply the 1 damage to it because now the dodge is disabled. We go to this guy's turn. Those 2 attacks, like 1 defense die. 2 damage. Boom on defense. I don't know where the pull-in triggers. Does it trigger now or before it attacks that guy? I guess it triggers now. Boomer goes, I have to spend 2 dexterity to get out of here. So now I have 3 dexterity left. I'm gonna roll these 2 and then attack. Let me actually roll 2 attack dice. I'm attacking this one. That's 3 damage. I'm not gonna use this as one. We go to round 3. Oh, at the end of the round, everybody's shifted this way. Oh, I think I forgot to take this one star. It wouldn't have done a blind strike, but it would have attacked us star. So 1 damage and 1 more. Yeah. I can take this one to attack it back. I'm not worried. Cluster goes 1, 2. I'm rolling 1 attack die, 1 defense die. I guess I rolled 2 attack die, 1 defense die. I'm attacking this one. This one is defeated. And if we put a treasure die. This one was defense. The goes, it's a bone, nothing happens. Boomer goes, I'm rolling these 2 defense dice and body search. And keep the bone. I'm not gonna keep this one. I'm going to. I may be able to get to my innate +1. I'm not going to search again. I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna put this. We go to round 4. I need to check if there is a special rule if the loot die is in. No. I'm adjacent to it. I can get 1x dexterity to roll this. So I'm going to roll this and to attack this. So I roll this too. That's 2 bones. That's 2 loot. Yeah, attack I'm not gonna apply. This I'm not gonna apply. I'm going to use this from here to get 2 defense. And I draw 2 loots. Non-essential oil, you may reroll your initiative die during battle setup. And fortunate discard. This one goes, rolls 1 attack die, 1 damage. Boomer goes, I'm rolling these 2 defense dice, and body search. That's 3 bonus HP, I'm not going to use it for that. I'm not going to use this for. It go to round 5. Duster goes, I'm rolling 2 attack die, this 1 defense die. Oh, I can't roll the defense. Yes. Not gonna apply this, I'm not gonna apply this, I'm gonna keep the bone, I don't need the defense. This one goes, rolls 1 attack die, 2 damage. Boomer goes, I'm rolling this, 2 defense die, and body search. I guess I roll 1 attack die to maybe I roll a bone with it. Not gonna apply any of this. Oh, this one's gonna die because of fatigue. So I guess I still apply this. I would have used this to search again. So I get 2 bombs out of these. And 1 attack would have defeated this, and with this one I would have gained 1 loot, which was the escape. Out. So 1 training point and a loot each, and 1 progress point. Loot for Duster. During an opposing unison, after 1 movement, I'm not keeping this. For Boomer, a sleeping dot to use before battle, reduce your total baddie point by 2. That is nice. Gonna swap it with this one. Out. So we have one training point each. I don't want to use it for attack and defense because if it's unsuccessful, if I want to spend it somewhere else, I have to. Yeah, I can't appease him anymore. I think with Boomer, I'm gonna get this 3 to 5. Can also get dexterity with both of them. Like with Boomer, I definitely needed dexterity. Let me see what I'm doing with Duster. I think with Duster, I'm gonna get the Vibro Blade. So Vibro Blade, you roll it. It does this much damage. If you have the diesel, you can also add a stun effect to the enemy. I also want to use the Fortunate Discovery. I'm going to swap these two with each other. Now I'm using Fortunate Discovery for Boomer, get a Bag of Boom. Can get some element out of it. But with Duster, I'm healing to full. With Boomer, I'm scouting ahead. 1 Cobalt Collector, 3 health, 3 initiative. It has equipment, but I guess it's fine. Up, we go to day 7. It's another Tyrant encounter. The shirt off your back. Can't you see I'm helpless? Look what he did to me. Locgear shrieks. Rivulets of angry tears running down his cheek. Do you even care? You don't. I know it. I knew it. It's cold today, and Locgear hunches his shoulder as he turns his back, his breath visibly puffing through the frigid air as his body shudders with sun. You're just as cold and heartless as Nobulus. He spits, turning his head back this way to make eye contact. Speaking of which, I'm freezing. Can I borrow your tonic? It just needs a little bit of protection. What could go wrong? Immediately draw and proceed yet today with the next encounter in the encounter deck. Appeasement. Locgear is appeased if you assisted in protecting him from stray damage. To do so, Gear must avoid placing defense die in active slots unless they have collectively sacrificed number of successfully rolled defense die equal to the party side. Set this card to track. I need to sacrifice 2 defense die before I can get the defense die myself. We have to immediately draw the next card. Never mind. Some says dusk in Daylore is the most dangerous part of the day. The light plays tricks on your eye, offering you a false sense of security, while the encroaching darkness conceals the movement of all kinds of nastiness. This night is no different. Somehow the enemy has caught up and now lies in wait on both sides of thinning patch of it. Our gods say slow down and allow the narrow to thin them out so we can fight 1 or 2 at a time. But our collective nerves compel us to paddle as fast as we can, forcing our enemy to make risky leaps for our life. Two at a time. Battle queue is baddie point. Max of 2 baddies are allowed on the battle mat at the same time. Party of 1 or 2 add 4 1-point baddie to the battle queue. Party of 3 or 4 add 5-point baddies. Add 3 5-point baddies. Or to the ores, battle queue is baddie point. Before the start of each round, each gear roll a d6. On a 5 or 6, place 1-point baddie on any available position on the raft. If possible. No lane marker, these are in addition to baddies from battle queue. Baddies without land marker cannot move and will take their turns at the end of each round. Orders of players. The first one gives me 1 trove loot. I don't really care for the trove loot right now. We are in day 7, so 14. It's going to be 2 5-point baddie, 4 1-point baddie. If I do this one, it's going to be like 4 more 1-point baddies. I think first one makes more sense. Don't care about the trove loot that much, but it's still easier to deal with it. Second one can get swingy very fast. Yeah, I'm gonna do the first one. So we have 2 5-point baddies, 4 1-point baddies, and I may have to add 1-point baddies later. First 5-point baddie is the Dragon Grounder. Comes with 7 health, 3 attack, 2 defense. It has weaken 2. We have aggressive Geophage, Stout, Treasure, and Thicker Skin 1. It has 8 health, initiative 3, 2 attack, 1 defense. It's to melee position 2. We have Cobalt Collector. It has equipment 6, so its initiative is increased by 2, so its initiative becomes 5. Has 3 health, melee, 1 attack, 1 defense, and Cobalt Tenderfoot, Hardy and Compound. It has 2 health, and its attack, because of Compound, is equal to the I'm gonna roll my ini dice. Oh, this is nice. Finally roll the 5 with Uno. Can reroll the Duster's die as well. The 50% chance I roll a 5 and 6, 5 or 6. Yeah, let me use the non-essential or to reload it. At the beginning of the round, each of us has to roll a d6. 1, 3, so there was no 5 or 6. Oh no, that is for the first one. Oh, I did choose the first one. I didn't choose the second one. So I should have immediately added 4 1-point values. So I don't have to roll this, but I had to add 4 1-point values. We have 2 here. I have to add 2 more. At Boomer first, I'm ticking this one by 2 to roll the frag, the big boom. I'm rolling the bigger boom. One attack die, 1 defense die. I'm gonna roll 2 attack die and 1 defense die. Oh, I have to go on the mat first. With Boomer, I'm going here. With Duster, I'm going here. This one has a stout. I can deal with him later as well. Yeah, let me go with Duster here. And with Boomer here. Actually, with Duster, I can go here as well. Oh, I can disable his start. Yeah, let me go here with Duster. Alright. So, with Boomer, I'm rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. I'm attacking this one. I'm going to use my power cell to roll 2 of my dice. I'm gonna reroll my frag and my defense. That's it. So the defense, I'm gonna sacrifice it for here. That's 6 damage to the enemy. This is 4 plus 2. That's 3 damage to everybody on the mat. So this one is defeated. This one has hardy, so it can only take 1 damage. This one is defeated. And this one gets 3 damage. These are all exhausted. Duster goes, I'm rolling Micro MP. I'm rolling Vibroblade, Duster's Dagger, throwing knives. And oh, this one had thicker skin. So the damage would have been reduced by. I think I'm gonna roll diesel as well. If I manage it, I can stun him. Yeah, I'm attacking this one. So with this one, I'm doing damage to a non-adjacent baddie. I'm defeating this one. This one I'm not using as bone. I'm keeping it. With this one, I'm doing 2 damage. With this one, I'm doing 2 damage and bleed. So in total, 4 damage. -1 because of efficacy. Can also add a bleed effect on him. And I'm going to teach down this T-cell to put a stun effect on. This one goes, is a stun, it can't take a turn, it just lose 1 health and stuns go. Round 2, this guy comes in. Blind strike and 1 mind. 1 mind means at the end of its turn, every beast strike baddie does 1 attack. Here. We have the Cobalt Collector as equipment. 3. Sharpening Stone increase attack stat by and we have Neanderthal, 1 attack die, 1 defense die, 3 health. And it has confused. It changes your attack and defenses. But Boomer goes, I'm rolling 2 attack dice, 2 defense die, and 2 of this. I'm going to attack this one. I'm going to sacrifice this pawn and this defense here. I'm not going to use these pawns. That's going to be 1 damage. Actually, I can use them to just reroll them. So I would have done search again. Reroll it 2. That's a 2 and a 3. Nice. Alright. Duster goes, I'm rolling 1 attack die, micro MP, 1 defense die, Bracer Infusion, have one more dexterity. I guess I roll one more attack die. One. Why? I'm attacking this one. That worked out. So this I'm gonna lock in here. With this one, I'm going to disable him. I can't find the disable. I can't find the disable die right now. Yeah. So he's disabled, which means the stout doesn't matter anymore. I can just defeat it. That's 2 damage. This one's defeated. One bone. I think I used the bone to get 2 defense on. This one goes, moves 1, 2. Goes 1 defense die. 1 mind. This guy attack his target. It doesn't have any target. This one moves 1, 2. Goes 1 attack die, 1 defense. Oh no. The other one moves less. This one moves 1. It would have done 1 attack die, but because of equipment that I rolled 3, it rolled 2 attack dice. Oh, 2 attack dice. Sorry. 3 damage. This one moves 1, 2, 1 attack die, 1 defense die. Damage. 1 defense. And confuse. I cannot find my confuse die. I'm just gonna put this here as a reminder. But I have confused, which means my defense and attack stat are flipped. I can't do 2 damage back. I'm not going to because I want it to confuse me again so that I can remove this confuse. So I'm not going to use that. This guy comes in. 1 health for initiative. Decoy 2. Decoy means when it's defeated, you put a decoy die there. And you can attack the decoy, like the decoy comes with 2 health. And you can only attack the decoy first before you attack anything else. confuse. Put the decoy out as well so that I know when I need it. Alright. We go to round 3. With Duster, I'm rolling 2 attack dice, 2 defense dice, and the fuse. I have 1 more this. I guess I roll the body search as well. I'm attacking the Cobalt Collector. I guess that's good enough. With this one, I can get one of either of them. I'm gonna get 1 fuse. So that is in total is going to be 2 fuse. That is 2, and I'm gonna take down this by 2 to get 2 bombs. These are all exhausted. Defense, and this guy is Duster goes. I'm rolling 2 attack dice, 1 defense die. Yes, that's all I roll. I'm attacking this one. That's 1 attack. And 2 bones. I'm going to use 1 of the bones to get 2 defense. This one goes, it just moves here. 1 mind trigger, so this one rolls 1 attack die against this target. That's 1 die. Now this one attacks the Duster. That's 1 damage. 1 defense. The confuse goes away. I'm going to use this to do 2 damage back. And I'm going to kick this down to add a stun effect to it. Alright. This one goes rolling 1 attack die. Bones. We go to round 4. This guy comes in, has blind strike and dodge, and 2 health. Alright. Boomer goes. I'm rolling 2 attack dice, 2 defense dice. Can roll back of boom as well. I have 1 here. If I get 2 here, I get another bomb. I'm giving up my fortunate discovery, though I think it still makes sense. Yeah. I'm going to attack this one. That's 2 damage. 2 defense. Was hoping for some bones. I'm not gonna use this because the one is not gonna help. Duster goes, I'm rolling 2 attack dice, 1 defense die, attacking this one. Defeated. One defense. Also using this bone with dragon center scale to get 2 moves. This one goes blind strike, does 1 damage to Boomer, 1 damage to this one. Then 1 mind trigger, this one doesn't have a target, it rolls 1 defense die, it bones. This one goes rolling 1 attack die, 1 damage to Boomer, engulf trigger, 1 damage to Duster, 1 damage to this one. This one goes blind strike, defeat this one, does 1 damage to this one. Moves here, rolls 1 attack die. Go to round 5. The other chimp acrobat. Cut. Boomer goes, I'm rolling 2 attack dice, 2 defense die, cycle of boom. This is defeated. Have 2 defense. I will use this for 2 of either, so it's going to be 3 bombs. This is gone. Get 1 bone. Came so close to getting my innate +1 again, but I don't see it happening. Duster goes, I'm rolling 2 attack dice against this one, 2 bones. This one goes quick strike, blind strike. Oh, it's a defense. Goes 1 defense die, 1 attack die. This one goes all 1 attack die. Oh, the blind strike first, then roll 1 attack die, so both of these count. We go to fatigue. Boomer's defeated. This guy is defeated. Each lose 1 health. Duster goes, I'm rolling 1 attack. Oh, at the beginning of the round, Nightshade also comes. Nightshade moves here, rolls 2 attack die. I'm not gonna roll it because it's not gonna matter. He has dodge. I'm rolling 2 attack die, 1 defense die, hoping for 2 bones. Didn't happen. I would use 1 bone to get 2 defense. This one does blinded strike, defeat Nightshade. 1 damage to me. Rolls 1 attack die, 1 damage. And next fatigue round, I lose 1 health. This one's defeated. That's... Oh, for the long rattle. And I'm still not in innate +1 with. Up. We get 2 training points, a loot each, and a trove loot. Oh, I should have used this one for Boomer. That way I may have been able to keep her alive a little longer and get her innate +1. Because I know I'm about to throw away some of my loot. Up, we get 1 progress point, a loot each. Open pistol, choose a non-tyrant baddie. On the battle mat, place it on a position adjacent to you. If this baddie is Krellin, it is instantly defeated. I think I would rather keep these. Then the trove loot. I think I'm gonna give it to Boomer. At. I have 2 training points to spend. With Boomer, I'm getting search. 3 to 5. And the dexterity, or do I get the health? So I'm gonna get the health. With Duster, I'm also getting a health, and I'm getting Flint and Tinder. During recovery phase with Boomer, I have to recover with Duster. I can roll the Flint and Tinder. I can heal Nightshade with it, or I can just heal myself with it and use my recovery option on something else. I think I'm gonna do that. For my recovery option, I'm gonna scout ahead. 6. I'm gonna look at a 5-point value. It's Chimp Sential, dodge 1 mind. The dodge and 1 mind I don't mind if it wasn't 6. The fact that it is 6 is going to make it a problem. I think I'm still gonna keep it all water stuff here. So I'm gonna try this trove loot. I'm trying with that's the first. Yeah. I'm gonna need 6 level. That's 3 level. I can reroll 1. I can redo my first attempt. That's 2 level plus 1, not gonna. Okay. I'm gonna try this after. I'm gonna redo my first attempt. Again, 3 level plus 1, not gonna. Alright. I think I want to stop appeasing the Locgear. It's going to get problematic from now. And I don't think I have more than 1 left, so I think on day 9 I want to go to the Tyrant battle. So yeah, I'm going to start appeasing the Locgear. So I'm gonna leave him with these 2 here. I'm gonna explain later what happens with these 2. Now I have to go in here, discard whatever Tyrant battle is left. It wouldn't have mattered, they were all at bottom. But alright, we go to day 8. The Ebonite Doorway. It radiates light beneath the waves like the gateway to paradise. Legends speak of this doorway. Some they say lead to treasure, others to location beyond imagination. While everyone in Daylor claims to have seen at least one in their life, the variety of stories about them cement the fact that nobody has actually encountered an Ebonite Doorway. In the darkest corners of Daylor, some seasoned adventurer claim that the door appears and disappears throughout the. This one is down deep and we are running out of breath fast. So the first option, hold your breath and fill your pocket. Each gear may choose how much loot or trove loot they want to try to obtain. Max of 4. Once the decision is made, gear each roll 2 defense die for each loot and 3 defense die for each trove loot, all at once. In 3 rolls or fewer, all dice must be showing non-bones result. Reroll any bones. Rerolls only bone result. If no bone remains, obtain loot or trove loot. If any bone remain after 3 rolls, no loot or trove loot is awarded. Encounter is successful no matter the outcome. My lungs aren't small. I'm respiratorily challenged. By peering into depth, you spot an inscription etched into the sunken doorway, revealing knowledge of ages past. So the second one gives me 3 training points, and I don't see the point of loot at this point. I'm happy with the loot that I have, so I guess I just keep what I have for now. So I'm just gonna get 1 progress point and 3 training points. The 3 training points with Duster, I definitely needed dexterity. There is no point. Let me, before do the dexterity, let me train my attack first. If successful, I increase my attack stat by 1. Now I increase my dexterity. I don't see the point of getting here. The promise of break could be helpful, but if I won't have a time to get to ferocity or something, I might as well leave it. I think I can get 1 more help. Yeah, I'm gonna get to 7. With Boomer, I'm getting 1 dexterity. I'm also getting 1 health. If I use both of them here, I can get to Napalm too. So the stunner, you can roll it and stun a 5-point or lesser baddie. With napals, it goes on the target. It loses that much damage at every round. It's pretty strong, but I think I would rather have the dexterity and health, and I get one of these. So the Sonic Lens lets you remove the negative effect dice. The Flashbang lets you disable a baddie. It could be like a 5-point baddie or 1-point baddie, depending on what you roll. And a smoke, next time a baddie triggers you, it misses. So the nice thing about it is that you don't become untargetable, because if you become untargetable, the baddie goes and attacks the other gear lock. But if you are using the bottle the smoke, the baddie still attacks you and misses. I think I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the smoke screen. Alright, Dana. I have one more day, so I have 10 days if I want to, but I think I go with the Tyrant Battle already, because I have 3 bombs here and I'm pretty happy with where I am. Oh, by the way, I should have done the recovery and the trove loot first. Let me open the trove loot. I can redo my first attempt. I need 6 level, that's 3 level plus 1, not enough. I'm trying with Duster. That's 3 level. I can reload something. Reload. Okay, that's 6 level. I need 1 trip. 3 trip. And there's no point trying anymore because I'm going to the Tyrant Battle. Now, let's go to the Tyrant Battle. A Stockholm symbol. Battle queue is baddie point, party of 1, ignore this. Add Locgear to the bottom of the battle queue. Locgear's attack and stats are both reduced by number of appeasement cards under Locgear's Tyrant card. So we had 2 appeasements, so its attack stat and health is reduced by 2. Locgear's roll bones are placed on the chip and carry over between turns. When this chip contains 4 bones on his turn, they are removed to trigger Timid. I'm gonna explain Timid in a second. So, its ability, Revenge Locgear deals 1 true damage to the strongest adjacent unit and gains the remove HP may exceed the HP stat. Teammate at the end of his turn place Locgear in any position on battle mat that is not adjacent to opposing unit if possible. The Tyrant die. This side is Survivor. Until the start of his next turn, Locgear can only lose HP from damage dealt by backup plans. And the Insider Knowledge, remove bone from party's backup plan. Before it begins, I'm going to use this to reduce the battle queue by 2, so it would have been 18. Now it becomes 16. So we have 3 5-point baddie and 1 1-point baddie. And Locgear on the bottom. Where did I put Locgear? Here. Up. We have the chip Sential. It has dodge and 1 mind. Oh, I could have also rolled this Philippine thing there. That's, oh, wait. I also could have scouted ahead. So I could have healed this one. I also could have scouted ahead. So I'm scouting ahead with Boomer, 1, Treasure, Billy, yeah, it's fine. 2, it's another 1 point bad, it doesn't matter. There won't be 2 1 point. Ah, now we go back to what we were doing. It's a land battle. So we have Feather Dragon, it's range 3 attack 2 defense, it has weaken 1 and daze if it rolls bones. Has 7 health. We have Climate Trapsmith, it has Trap and Blind Strike 1. What's Trap? Non-water encounters only. Gear likes party of choice, roll a d6 when entering battle mat. Gas trap 1 or 2, roll a poison effect die and apply the result. Electrical trap, cannot use skill during round 1. And barbed wire, move down 2 spot on enemy. And we have this guy. Oh, I forgot to give this one. It's lane mark. That one's initiative is 6. This one is 5. This one is 2. That one is my ini dice. 4 and 3. I'm going to reroll Duster's ini die. I'm going here with Boomer. I'm going here with Duster. Alright. This one goes, it moves 1, 2, can't attack, 1 mind trigger. This I'm gonna go for this one first. It's attacking the weakest one. Oh, wait. The trap should have triggered. I would have done the trap for Boomer. One. Will poison die, apply the effect. Oh. Then I will have let it at it owns this one attack, that's the one. Have it. After goes, I'm rolling Vibroblade, Diesel, throwing knives. One defense die. I'm going to have two more dexterity. I'm gonna roll one attack die. I guess I roll Infusion Bracer as well. I decide when I want to use it. I'm gonna attack this one. Do I just use the Duster's Dagger? No, it's fine. No, I'm not gonna use this. I have one bone here, one defense. I'm gonna lock this in. I'm gonna lock this in. I'm going to do 3 damage. And I'm going to tick this one down to add a stun effect. This one goes, it's a stunned. This one goes, moves 1, 2. Just Boomer goes, I'm rolling big boom, frag, bigger boom, slash 3 to 5. One attack die, 2 defense. At the beginning of my turn, I would have lost 3 health. This goes to poison 2. I'm going to attack. I think I'm gonna attack this one. Oh, these should have rolled defense die. They didn't have target, they still would have rolled defense. I'm rolling for this one first. I'm attacking this one, I think. I'm using the power cell to 2 of the dice. Ah, that's it. This gets locked or actually it's not locked. Alright. That's 1 damage to this one. One bone. 1 defense. That's going to be 3 damage plus 2, so that's 5 damage. This gets half of it, so 2 damage. That's going to be 1 damage plus 2 for everybody, so these two are defeated. Oh, by the way, at the end of this guy's turn, the stun should have gone away. This gets 3 damage. This gets 3 damage. Oh, this should have also run. No, it's not his turn yet. Alright. This guy go roll 1 attack, 1 defense die, it bones. We go to round 2. Beginning of the round, Locgear comes in. It would have had 9 health, but because of 2 appeasement, it will come in with 7 health. And it goes on the top of the battle queue. By the way, this should have been removed. Nightshade also comes in. Yeah. Nightshade goes rolling 2 attack dice. Locgear goes rolling 3 attack dice. His die and 3 defense. This guy is defeated. Revenge triggers. There's nobody next to him so that it can take bones from. I have to put these bones away for later if timid triggers. He has 2 defense. And until the start of next turn, Locgear can only lose HP dealt by the backup. Duster goes, I'm rolling 2 attack dice. There's no point rolling the infusion bracer. Going to roll one defense die. Gonna roll this, maybe I can roll a defense with it. Sorry, a bone with it. Right. So this one's defeated. I get a bone, I use one of the bone here to get defense. Before I end my turn, I'm going to use this to give Boomer 2 bonus HP. Boomer goes, I'm rolling. Body search, 2 attack dice, 2 defense dice, and Sonic Cleanse. I'm attacking the Locgear. That's 3 bones. 2. Gonna lock this here. This one can only lose health because of this, or I can use... Can only lose health from the damage from backup plan, so I can take its defense away this way with my attack. Now I'm going to throw ends, do 3 damage, so 1 and 2 more. This guy goes away at the end. Oh, I should have resolved the poison as well. This goes to poison. Right. This guy rolls a defense die. At the end of the round, it leaves the battle mat. Takes the loot away from one of the gear locks. The closest gear lock, which is Duster, I'm gonna let it take this. Right. Locgear goes 1, 2. It rolls this die, 3 attack die, 2 defense die. Is it 2 or 3? 3 defense dice. One bone. This again. 3 damage, so 2 and 1. Can I stun the tyrant, or is it only 5 or less? So there's no point doing this because also timid triggers takes 1. That's from that's the with Duster, I'm rolling 3 attack die, 1 defense die. I'm also rolling my micro MP. It can only lose health because of that, but I can still roll this, apply it. Whenever it doesn't roll it, it starts losing health because of this. That's one bone, one defense. This damage, oh, I can apply it to take his defense away. And I can give it a bleed effect. It's not gonna do anything because this is here, but once this is not rolled, I can start taking health away. I'm also using this bone to get 2 defense. Boomer goes, I'm rolling 2 attack die, 2 defense dice. That's 2 bones. With 2 damage, I can't apply it, but I can use. Do I throw and or do I just wait? I think I throw odds to do 1 damage. Alright, we go to round 4. Rolling 3 attack dice, 3 defense dice, tyrant die. Well, it won't roll survivor again. This poison, I forgot to apply it again. Now, the party lose all of the backup plans. It does 2 damage to Duster. Into defense. I'm gonna put all of it next to his RPG weapons. Well, let me put it here, the bones. The rest I'm gonna keep it on. Now, timid trigger at the end of the turn. Place Locgear in any position on battle mat that is not adjacent to opposing unit if possible. So first if this the revenge triggers, then timid trigger, he comes here. I also would have done this to do 2 damage back to it. This is my chance to defeat it. So, Duster moves 1. Oh, for timid, 4 of the bones were gone, 2 of them are still. So, with Duster, I'm rolling 3 attack die, 1 defense dice. Maybe I get a bone. That's 4 damage. And I'm gonna use this bone to get 2 defense. Boomer goes, I'm rolling 2 attack dice, I'm rolling Holy Hand Grenade. Oh, this bone should have been down, I forgot to put it. And 2 defense dice. So I roll these 2, I have the dexterity, maybe I get a bone. Alright, that's it. So because I have this element, this does 5 damage to him, half of it to Duster, sorry, 6 damage to him, half of it to Duster, so this one is defeated. Even if it wasn't for that, I had this, and that's the end of the battle. Wow, it was a long session. But we managed to defeat the Locgear. Here you can see why like appeasing him to some point matters. If it had like the whole 9 health and all the 5 attack dice, it would have been a completely different battle. Of course, while you are appeasing him, you are making it harder for you during the game. But usually it pays off at the ends of the game. And here you could see it. If it had 2 more health and 2 more attack dice, we will be playing a very different game. Alright, That's it. That's it. That was Boomerang Duster going after the Locgear. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope the explanation was clear enough. I'll be back with Too Many Bones in like 4 weeks. Usually it's every 3 weeks, but I won't be here like next weekend, so I had to shift everything. I already scheduled it, but I forgot what I put there. I think it's going to be lab rats and patches. I think so. That's why it's scheduled. I have to check it up again. I'll be back on Wednesday with Cloud Aspire. I'm going to playing the third air scenario, which is now Borealis. And we'll see you there. Anyway, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you have any comment or question, let me know. I try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy game.